Namaskar. So let us try to understand how we are going to interface UART signal to the microcontroller. So UART is very important in terms of a microcontroller interfacing. So first of all, what we have to do is we have to identify which pins are like dedicated for UART. So there will be particular pins in the microcontroller that will support UART signal, otherwise not possible. Okay. So let us open this particular data sheet MSPM0L1105 and we will see what are the pins that is dedicated to UART. So if you come to data sheet, go to the table of contents, and there is something called as pin attributes or pin diagrams. So in this we can go ahead and we can see these are the pin attributes. Okay. So our aim is to see VSSOP 20 package. So in this 20 package, we will have to find out UART1 TX, okay, and UART1 RX. It means these two lines are there, which is PA0 and PA1, and you can see this is pin number 4 and pin number 5. Okay, so this is one of them. But the thing is, we have to make a list of all these. Whether we will be able to use them or not, that is based on our application circuit. Okay. So I think it is not possible to use because we are using this NRST signal. Okay, so we may not be able to use this this pin for UART1 RX. Okay, moving to next, we have another signal UART0 and UART0 TX, UART0 RX, but this pin is not available in VSSOP. Okay, so this is not like possible. So same way you can try to search all these things. So my best guidance would be to UT make a list of all the pins in an Excel sheet, okay, and then sort them out according to your UART, RX and TX, okay. So you can see instead of using this UART1 RX, you can use this UART1 RX, okay. So you have got your PA0 and PA, this is 11, okay. So these two pins you can use for UART1 TX and UART1 RX, that is pin number 11 and pin number 4, okay. So I'll just make a note, 4 that is TX and 11 that is RX. Okay. Next. Same way you can go ahead and see other spin as well. So I can easily find out that here PA25 and PA26, these two pins are also there with UART0 TX and UART0 RX. Okay, which is pin number 20 and pin number 1. So we have two pairs, but it is becoming very difficult to find out how which one to like assign and which one not to assign. Okay, so instead of that we will go ahead with attributes type. This is called signal description. Okay, so in signal description you can see this is ADC pins, so they have particularly told what are the different ADC pins in VSSOP 20 or any other device family. Okay, same way debug pins and all, everything is there. Then coming to GPIOs is there, I2C is there, and then coming to the directly UART. Okay. So what I will tell you is, you can see UART0 and UART0TX, UART0RX is having how many pins? 13, 18 and 20 and 1, 14 and 17. Okay. So I can see that 20 pin and first pin I can take for UARTX and UARTRX, or any other pins also I will tell you in the this. Similarly, going to the UART1 pairs, so we have pin number 4 and 18 and 5, 11 and 17. So you can see that we had noted down pin number 4 and pin number 11 instead of 5 because 5 was an like a reset pin. So this is very easy to point out. Okay, so what I have done is I have noted this down for you. I am going to use pin number like 1 as my RX and pin number 20 as my TX with UART0 signal. Now coming to the circuit, so this is our microcontroller circuit. So I'm going to use this as my RX pin number 1. Okay, you can see pin number 1 is my RX and pin number 20 is my TX. So pin number 1, which is PA26, is my UART RX. So UART receive is this. That's all. And then UART transmit is this. Pin number 20. So this is my TX and this is my RX. Okay. That's all done. Now, what is the thing that you will be doing? So UART signal, actually, like in my suggestion, what you have to do always is you have to pull those pins high. Okay. So this particular pin has been pulled up with 2.2K and this is also pulled up with 2.2K. If you want, you can use other values as well, like 4.7K and 4.7K. So this is how you are going to design your UART interfacing with your microcontroller. That's all. Okay. And later on you will have like your signal, something like UART to USB bridge. That we will like study in our next video. So how my UART signal is going to get converted to USB or from USB coming to the UART. So this bridge, like many like USB bridge are there, so that we will study. So this is how you can like assign your UART signals to your microcontroller. If you want, I can give you one more example. Let us try to like interface UART 1 pair. Okay. So what are the pins? That is pin number 4 and 18 and 5, 11 and 17. So let us search which one to assign. Okay. So suppose I want to assign UART 1 TX to 4 and 18. So let us go to the circuit. Where is pin number 4? Pin number 4 is this and pin number 18 is this. So I want to use V reference, okay, plus. So I am not going to use that. So this one I will use as my TX. Okay. So UART 1 TX, I can like pull up is already there, PH0. Okay. So this signal will be directly used as, instead of PH0, this I'll write it as UART 1 TX. Okay. So this is how UART 1 TX is done at pin number 4. Okay. Done. Similarly, going to RX 5, 11 and 17. So go to this pin number 5. 5 is used as NRST, no possible. 11 is vacant and 17 is also there, right? Pin number 17 is also there. So both of them can be used as UART 1 RX. Okay. So I'm going to use this as UART 1 RX. And you can put one resistor here, connect to VDD, and this is how 4.7K, let us say. This also resistor you can like make changes to 4.7K. So see, UART 1 TX going to pin number 4 and UART 1 RX going to pin number 11. Okay. So I have pin number like 20 and 1, that is one pair, and pin number 4 and 11, that is another pair. Okay. So this is my UART 0 and this is my UART 1. So hope you guys have understood how you can identify UART pins in a microcontroller and how you are going to assign them based on the availability of the pins. Okay. There might be a possibility that like one pin is assigned to other function and you are using for some other like functionality, so that pin is not available. So the same pin is like assigned to other pins as well. As you can see, same UART 1 TX is assigned to 4 as well as 18. So any of these two pins can be used for UART 1 TX. So UART 1 TX either 4 or 18. So 18 I was using for VREF plus, so that I did not like try. So I am using PF4. So alright guys, I hope you have understood how to interface UART to a microcontroller. And if you do have any questions regarding the UART connection to a microcontroller pins, do let me know, and like we can solve that out. Thank you.